right, guys, it's that time where we like to do an exclusive, okay, where it's like a Q, Randy-O, 1-on-2, 2-on-1, whatever. But where we like to have an exclusive interview with a
I
very
know what Randy's
special,
head is.
hush your mouth, with a very special person. We like to highlight certain guests, specifically when we have guests who come back on the show. Like, we got to show them some extra love, some extra time. So, me and Q, we had to bring back somebody who was trying to really uplift and help our Black community when it came to financial literacy. Q, you remember him, right?
Yeah, this was way back. This is when we first started. He's one of our very first guests, our first literacy guest for sure.
For sure. And he was over there talking about real estate. Then he had some books out. And so when I saw him, and I'm like, well, what's his name? What's his name? I'm going to get there. You need to wait for it. But when I saw him again, we were at an event. I think it was Miss Icy's. It was a grand opening at her new restaurant. And, I seen him. And I'm like, look at you. He's like, oh, what's up? What's up? Yo, you got to get me back on the show. I got A, B, C, D, E, because he had this New York accent. I got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. He had, in the New York words, he had mad shit going on, right? And I was just like, oh my God, like, I love it. Like, he's elevated. He's more uplifting, more powerful since then. And so I'm so glad to have him back on the show. So let's give it up for the Mr. Carl Agard.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm back.
What's happening?
Man, that was 2019 before the pandemic.
Yes.
It was before then, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was 2019.
Was it?
It was like probably the very beginning. I think the beginning of 2019.
Yeah, it was early 2019.
Yeah.
And I remember like then this was back when, like, I'm trying to think, you had those books. What books did you have out at that time? Because you brought those books for us.
Yeah, I had my first set of books that I wrote like 2007, 8, 9. So that's why I'm gonna drop you with the new jewels now, because a lot happened since then. And a lot happened during the pandemic. We're going through a new shift right now. So Randy, when I saw you, I said, man, like I said, in your accent, there's mad stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What so let's hop into it. Financial. The biggest thing right now, two biggest things is the stock market and the housing. Shit is through the roof, but it's also in the toilet at the same time. Like
that part.
Talk to us a little bit about how that's affecting the economy. Is it going to be a crash, or like is this just where we are from now on?
Man, we're going through about 3 or 4 things at one time. So we have rates going up. You have the stock market crash with the crypto correction. You have now a real estate bubble about to hit. You got inflation, about to be a recession, 5, right? I guess it's more. Gas prices, 6. And then you'll also have the war in Ukraine.
Hold on. One of the things, just for people who may not know, you said a real estate bubble. What does that mean?
So meaning that, and I went through like the main bubble back in like 07, 08. That's when prices was going up. Everything was going great. And then it just dropped.
Yes.
Banks start lending. The rates are going up. So we're about to have that right now. It's always a correction, with economics, when you have supply and demand. Right now, it's not a lot of supply, big demand. It's going to be a correction. The rates just went up. Literally like about 6-7 months ago when I did refinances, there was about 2.75, or if you want to buy a house. Now the rates are about
7.
high 4s to low 5s.
Yeah, some of it's 7.
Yeah, if you got, challenged credit or going through a certain product with no documents. So that's going to create a correction. So what you're going to see now is less people going to be getting in the market. Prices going to start coming down. Might not be like tomorrow, but I tell people, hey, just let it work itself out. Because what happened is when you have low rates, that means that people could buy more of a house for the money. Now, when the rates now go up, that means that they can't buy a higher house. So if someone was buying a $600,000 house for like, say, 2.5 interest rate, that means that their mortgage would have been about maybe $3,000. So now that same house with about 5% interest rate is going to be about a $5,000. So that means that they're going to say, hey, instead of me now pay $5,000 a month for a $600,000 house, let me now get some for 400,000. Also, let's go back to stocks now with the cryptos and everything. So he's going to see like a correction also. During the pandemic, a lot of free money was going on. People was getting the PPP, EIDL, stimulus money, severances. They started injecting into different stocks. So now that's also coming out, because what happened is once they start evaluating the crypto stocks and seeing, well, what do they really do? What does Uniswap do? What does Polkadot do?
Yeah.
And then they'll find out that it's not really anything really. Then you're going to have a correction. So now with that correction, that means stuff is dropping, and now it's going to circulate throughout the whole industry. So now we're seeing Uber losing money. We're seeing Netflix is losing money. Amazon is losing money.
Yeah.
So with that being said, once again, it's going to be another correction. So we are going through a historic correction in all the markets right now at the same time, similar to what I've seen in 07, 08 with the real estate market crash. Now, it remains to be seen if it's going to be as bad as then, where people losing their houses left and right and getting laid off left and right, or if it's just going to be a correction.
So what do you say? So if that's, we've known that's going to happen, what are some things that we should be doing now to prepare for that? Or what should we be doing when that happens? Like, what do we do now?
Well, I always speak in real terms. Don't quit your day job. Stack your money. Don't do no hasty type of stuff. Basically, just, read the news, read my magazine, read other things just to basically see what's going on. So that's what I'm telling people right now. Don't panic, but definitely make sure that you have your stuff right. Also, too, don't panic buy. You want to buy the dips. So what you want to do is like stack your money. So then when it corrects itself, you're able to then buy dips in crypto and stocks when they go down, because it will go up. So that's the time you want to go in there and buy things at that time.
What is buy dips?
All right. So let's take.
Go ahead, Carl.
Oh, no. Yeah, real quick. You could chime in with it. Basically, so say let's take Bitcoin. So, at the high was like $60,000. Mm-hmm. So now last week it went as low as like $28,000 a share. So some people are buying at that point because they know, okay, it may go up to $35,000 a share, but you made $7,000 per share profit in that time. So that's what we say, buy the dip.
Oh, okay. I was gonna get it when it get low. Go and get on it. Okay.
I have a alert set up. I have certain stocks, and then I have certain ones on my watch list. So every day throughout the day, I'm getting, this one's up 5%, this one's down, this one's, and it kind of keeps me. That helped me because I bought $20 worth of budget stock like at the beginning of the pandemic, just $20. That $20 made me $500. So
what? Wow, that's good.
So all I did was I cashed it out, and then I put it back in. I bought like 3 or 4 different other stocks.
That's what's up.
So what platform do you use?
I use to watch it. I use what's it called here? Let me look at it right now. I'll be forgetting how to pronounce this mug. Stock Twits. So that I can keep a watch list, and then the stocks app that comes with iPhone, I kind of look at that. I use Robinhood, and I use Cash App as well.
Do you use Coinbase?
I have Coinbase. I think, hold on, let me look. I think I did buy some crypto with Coinbase. Actually, I don't. I bought my crypto with something else. I need to get that. I think one of my guys had mentioned Coinbase. I need to get that one.
Yeah, because some stuff I'm watching is like Solana, Uniswap, Polkadot, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Some of the lesser known cryptos.
Okay.
But they're in the top 20.
I need to download that.
So you encourage us. So people need to invest in crypto.
I would say spread it out. Don't just jump in crypto, because some people tend to get in it because everyone's doing it. It's like hot, but then they don't know what's going on. So I say, you could do that. You could do mutual funds, just like he was doing, a variety of different stocks. because you got some stuff where you could buy the SP 500 stocks
That's
and
what
it's spread
that's
out.
the next thing. I
Right.
want to do that.
Okay,
Okay, Carl, explain to her. How does one buy an S&P 500?
Well, there's some good platforms and stuff like that. I always tell people, go to a licensed investment banker. Don't go to your homeboy or someone on the internet or Instagram. You know what I mean? I mean, go to, some professional people, just like real estate. Go to a professional like me to ask somebody what you can and can't do. Because we tend to go for like the get rich quick, the guys that talk the loudest, the shiniest people. And that's how you lose your money, because they don't tend to be professionals. So I say, go to someone that's an investment banker, somebody that's like in it, and he'll say, hey, this is what I do. And, they'll tell you a variety of things, from crypto to mutual funds to SP 500 to penny stocks to shorts and everything like that.
One of the things you talked about earlier, and you was talking about, you can like read my magazine and find more. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Boss XL magazine that you have branded on your shirt, branded on your hat. I'm sitting here representing on that drip. Okay. So let's talk about Boss XL, because I don't remember. I feel like this is fairly new from when we talked to you. I don't remember you talking much about Boss XL.
Yeah, so I was writing for a lot of different magazines for like over 10 years. Financial literacy, covering, of course, events in Atlanta. That's how I met you back then. Yeah. But I always had a vision for my own thing to say, hey, I want to merge entertainment and sports with financial literacy and entrepreneurship. Because I know, hey, when I did stuff on just financial literacy, our people, let's be 100, they don't want to just go for that. They get bored. Yeah. They like to see, hey, what's happening? What's the parties? What's the gossip? What's going on? So I said, and also like sexy women, stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I want to merge this to get people to really read what the tips I got going on. I know so many good entrepreneurs doing big things across the country, because my business, which I'm a business broker, I finance a lot of businesses. Being a real estate broker and a business broker, I deal with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people that really start from zero and build themselves up to $1 million businesses that people need to hear their stories. Yeah. A lot of celebrities that not only they've done stuff in the music game, but they also started businesses, nonprofits, doing stuff in the community that they're not highlighted with other avenues out there. People doing big things that's not on CNN, in Essence and everything like that. But I said, damn, I got the power to really put people out there with the same mediums. So during the pandemic, sitting at home, I said, man, I got time. Let me put together my own magazine. So I had all this content that I've written for other magazines, all these people that are at home that I could say, hey, man, let me interview you right now. Let me get your information. Let me get this stuff out there. And what's crazy is I launched the magazine July 1st, 2020. It was the day that George Floyd got killed.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So the day that we launched it, I had photographers that I know in Minnesota. So I said, hey, get me some content. So they sent me content from Minnesota of all the protests and everything like that. I had some other photographers out in DC when they first put the Black Lives Matter in the streets. And then, everything took off because it was perfect timing. Everybody was home. Everybody was on the internet. Everybody was looking at the news. We're putting stuff out there about here's the latest and greatest on, all the stuff going on across the country. Then in the meantime, I'm giving people tips about, hey, this is stuff out there if you got a business, how to do the PPP the right way, how to get yourself an EIDL grant, people doing online businesses, Zoom calls, and then it just took off. So it was like perfect timing.
That's what's up. So that was July 1st, 2020. Here we are in almost pretty much June. Again, you're about to have your 2-year anniversary is coming up.
Yeah,
that's right. That's what, next Wednesday? Yes, next Wednesday. July.
That's June. Yeah,
July. Yes. Yeah. So, but you're about to get. So that is good. And so I saw one of the things that you did let me know about with that. Are you guys like doing something? What is about this women in the 7 different industries? Like, tell me what was that going on with that?
Okay, cool. So I'll put this down so I could just show some things.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I had this vision to say, hey, I wanted to highlight, because I'm also very artistic and people don't know that about me. You know, they know me for doing real estate, business, money, finance, but I'm very kind of artistic. You know, I like to write, do
What's your
photography.
sign, Carl?
Aries.
Oh, well, you may be a little artistic, but go ahead.
Not as artsy as you guys, but I got enough. Uh,
Okay.
so I had this vision that I was going to all the magazines that I used to write for, like, hey, why don't we do a special edition calendar where we highlight semi-nude models and talk about financial tips? But they couldn't get the vision. They thought it was the craziest thing in the world. So what they know in me, they're like, hey, you gonna have big booty strippers in there?
All
I said,
right.
nah, it's gonna be artsy. I'm gonna have models, basically, and we're gonna highlight you know, their body, the art, and also talk about financial tips. Because I feel, hey, you get people attention with that. And then once you get their attention, now you can talk
Yep.
about their credit, real estate, everything like that.
Because y'all black men want to see some ass and titties. Let's just call it straight up so y'all can listen to anything else. But go ahead.
And women too. Because look,
Exactly.
in the midst of it, I had to come out with a
Especially
vision
this
for the
one.
women. Right.
Don't
So let's
What that
not get
mean?
it
play with
twisted. So in December, I came out with the first annual Boss Excel calendar. So we had this one for women.
Hey.
No, this is for the men. This is for the men. I'm gonna just go to a couple of pages. So I don't know if y'all can see it real
Oh,
good.
I see ass. Yeah.
Yeah, who's that
Right.
on the? What's the one on the end? I need her Instagram.
We're supposed to be reading about the credit. You
In
see the
August.
green? It says the 800 credit score club. Okay, we're reading the green, not the
Oh,
sexy
see, I'm
ladies
a
covering
man.
her
He's
boobs.
know what he's doing. He's marketing. I saw that part.
Right,
Credit
Hey,
right.
tip: the
I
right
looked at
kind
the
of
rest.
credit mix is important for a high score. Yes.
Yeah, I need that part.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
August all the
Stuff
way
right
to the
here.
right.
Yeah, credit. Do not close credit accounts before applying for a new account to avoid a dip in your credit.
There you
Right.
go. So this get their attention. So we got some of the models like Angel, Honey, Cara, LaHaye. They did a great job. We did the photo shoot at my boy's film studio, Classic Film Studio. Shout out to them, Victor Bland.
All
That's
right.
out in off of 285. They filmed
Okay.
BMF over there and everything like that. So
Yep.
we did the photo shoot at his studio. We had DW Photos, a photographer out of New York and Atlanta. He did the photos. Cara, she's from my way up in Alpharetta. She was the director, artistic director.
Okay.
I
Yes.
gave her an idea. She took the vision. We did it very artsy, implied nude, and every month was a financial tip.
I want to see the July one. I want to see what your anniversary financial tip calendar looks like.
Okay.
And how can people purchase these calendars if they want one?
They could go on MadCloud. So it's on MadCloud.
All right. So this credit tip for July is bring it a little closer to my eyeball. Okay, your debt to income ratio looks at what you earn versus what you owe. Okay, look at that with the girl with the sexy tattoo on her shoulder.
And then look at this.
And then
look at them posing.
Oh yeah, they posing with some booty out and covering boobs. Work on your health just as hard as you work on your wealth.
There you go.
I love the black and white imagery.
Can we go back to August?
Look at you, this guy. No, you go buy you one. So, Carl, how much are these calendars?
$10.
$10. And what's the website?
MadCloud. They go on MadCloud, and on MadCloud, all they gotta do is put in Boss Excel magazine. It comes up, and also on my website, the online magazine is even easier. BossXLTheMag.com.
Y'all see that? BossXLTHEMAG.com, and you can subscribe for free.
Subscribe for free, and then you go to the tab for calendar, and then you get the calendars through MadCloud. They're $10. And you get all of the good content in there about crypto, NFTs. Yes. We got current news. We got entrepreneurs. I got entrepreneurs that make 10,000 a month on Toro, and they're talking about their business. We highlight juice bar owners. We talk about what they're doing. Right now, we got Truth Hurts, the R&B singer that had the song "So Contagious" with Rakim.
Yes.
We have an exclusive interview with her in the magazine about her life in Europe and what she's doing with songwriting and her new EP.
Was she modeled like looking half naked too on the interview, like sexy shots?
Oh, she got some sexy shots just in the interview, but she is going to be featured in the upcoming edition. I'm going to get into that in a minute, but for you, Randy, I want to show you for the women. So, the women was like, hey, well, what do we get for the women? So
I'm going to check out the website.
So we had women and men posing.
And with the same many cases, lenders want debt to income to be below 36%. I love the co-ed men. Yeah, well, the men and the women. Yes, I love that. Yep. Okay, Carl, I see you.
Yeah, so now the next edition is going to be called Boss Excel Magazine Present Boss Bays. So the Boss Bays are women in 7 different industries. For example, we got the R&B singer Truth Hurts. We have real estate agent brokers. We have someone that owns a bunch of Airbnbs. We have hair salon.
Oh, I got somebody for y'all. I'm sorry, I think y'all should feature. She on the largest party bus in the country, and it's Black owned, female owned. She a real boss right out of here, out of Atlanta. But go ahead.
All right, we're still open. We got clothing designers, estheticians, med spa owners. And what we're doing is, and they gave me the idea because when they saw the calendars, and they was like, hey, how come I'm not in it? I said, well, I didn't know y'all want to be posing. They said, nah, I'm bad. I do my thing. So
I'm bad. I do my thing.
Yeah, so I might not have them butt booty naked, but we do have sexy photo shoots where, they're wearing some nice, sexy clothes, nice posing, showing a sexy side, but also they're also talking about their business. They're taking photos in their business. They're talking about how they got started, tips about their business, what someone need to know about their business and everything like that. And that's coming out in the next couple of months.
This is lit. I love this. I love this idea.
I got room for a podcast owner.
Oh, so
come on! I just seen you on the beach the other day. What's up?
Yeah, we need that.
What we need to do? What we need to do?
Schedule your photo shoot.
Don't play no games. I'm with all that. Okay, don't play with me.
Hey, I'm not playing no games. You see, I deliver.
And I love it because listen, sex sells, but if you can get sex sales on top of actually giving information and stuff that actually can better me, like, it's genius. Like, it's a great idea. And are you getting a lot of sales with that? I'm just curious. Sorry, Q.
Well, a lot of times I'm big on just getting information out. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I came out with my books, and I'm going to talk about my books in a minute, my updated ones, I had a group on Facebook. It got hacked, unfortunately, how Facebook is, but I had a group of 12,000 members, and it grew during the pandemic. So what I did was I released a credit book. The ebook was free for 1 month, and then they could buy a hard copy for $10. But I gave the ebook away for free. The next year, in 2021, for the group, I did the ebook for the real estate book for free, the ebook, and then they bought the book for $10. So what I did for the calendars, people was going on the website buying it for $10. But when I went to the Super Bowl in LA, I gave away 300 copies for free just to get my name out. Get my name out.
That's dope.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Carl.
So what I'm pushing for, God willing, is for the Boss Bays. That's what I'm trying to get all the photo shoots in. Hopefully, I can make it by time for the Essence Festival and give away 500 copies at the Essence Festival.
Get it out. Yes. Get it out there. I love it.
You do this photo shoot.
Who you?
I thought it was for the podcast.
Oh, I didn't take
it. I got 7 categories. I can add 8 or 9.
Hey, you want to get a damn picture, boy? You won't need no photo shoot.
I want to get naked on camera. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? So, Carl, as we get ready to wrap up, tell us about your updated books, though. Go ahead.
All right, so My updated series of books, because the ones that you saw before was the older ones.
Yeah.
But a lot of things change over time. And then, during the pandemic, we was going through a whole new shift.
A whole new
and we're going through a new shift now. So I came out with Financially Surviving COVID-19 at the time, Deleting Derogatory Credit. So this book basically talked about how to work with the algorithms with the 3 bureaus, how to delete credit, stuff off your credit, inquiries, charge off, collections, how to budget yourself to keep yourself before the 36% threshold that we talked about in the calendar, how to prep yourself so you're able to get business loans, mortgages, and everything like that. So that's what we did. And then last year, 2021, I came out with the Financially Surviving COVID-19 Real Estate Edition, which was basically talking about Airbnbs, being a landlord, careers in real estate, how to get, your first home, how to be an investor in these times where it's so competitive, inside tips from other real estate professionals, everything like that. So, that's what we got. And for them to get these books, they could go on my nonprofit. I got a nonprofit I created during the pandemic.
Oh, hey, Carl.
For credit repair. So I did a lot during the pandemic, and I lost 20 pounds, Yeah. So
I feel like a smaller guy, but I got
it. I kept myself busy during the pandemic. I didn't want to be on Amazon and buying stuff or on Netflix. So basically, what I did with so I formed a nonprofit for financial literacy. It's called the Agard Financial Foundation. So through that, we do credit repair, credit restoration, help you form your business, save your house from foreclosure. But the main thing, we just do the credit restoration with it. So the website is the agardfinancialfoundation.org. And there they could just get the books for $10 or download the ebooks for $5.
Yes. I'm actually looking on your link tree. Yep. I see that. Yep. agardfinancialfoundation.org, which I'm just going to share my screen since we do visual here so people can kind of see this.
I mean, I got a lot of websites, a lot of Instagram, so that'll definitely help out.
Okay, now let me share it.
And then, we do partial proceeds to young adults on financial literacy, where we teach them how to start a real estate business or their own business, careers in real estate, how to start their own first checking account, how to read their credit report. So, a lot of the proceeds go towards that. And then right there on your page, they could go on there and buy the ebooks, buy the books, just make a donation.
Yes, I love it. Let me see. You had some other good stuff. Here's the magazine that we talked about. Right here, Boss Excel the mag to see what's going on. Oh, look at old Cisco. That look like Drew Hill.
Yeah, that's Drew Hill. We covered the Black Music Honors last week. Unfortunately, we're talking about stuff that happened in Texas. And there's an article with Truth Hurts, the R&B singer.
Look at her. She still looks the same.
Yeah, that's our exclusive. Yeah.
It's so contagious.
We got Soul For Real. We did exclusive with them before they got on Unsung. They did a dedication to their mom. And, Soul For Real got on Unsung and they're doing their thing. Those are good friends of mine, and we got them in the magazine.
There's the calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Cheeks. Yes. Look at Q. That's all you get, Q.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I covered everything on your on your Instagram, by the way, guys, follow it here because it's Carl_Agard_ the money expert, which that is a very long name, Mr. Carl, but it's okay. We're gonna write this out and find a way to simplify it. But guys, I see you got this link tree and it's all of his stuff. Get a small business loan. He got some footage and interviews like he was talking about. There's the calendar, like. Go ahead, Carl. You got it all listed.
Hey, we got the YouTube channel
right here.
I got a lot of concert footage, covering like.
Oh, look at Rick Ross performing. Yes, there you go, guys. Got subscribers. Subscribe. There you go. I hit you with that. Okay. All righty, this is good. So, any last things you want to leave us with? Because you are loaded. You made the best time of 2020, and I want to make sure we cover it all.
I feel like he made the best out of 2020 as well.
The best.
I don't know nobody that did all this in the pandemic.
Hey, when I bumped into Randy Yo at the event, she said, "What you been up to?" I just was rambling a whole bunch of stuff. She said, "Wait, just come on the show."
I did. But then we got it all there. So we got the books, we got the magazine. You know, guys, if people want to be featured in the magazine, you said they can contact you. They can order the calendars. You can get the book, like I said, on his website, or you just want to donate.
Or they could get their credit done. We do a free analysis of their credit. So if someone wants to get a business loan, a personal loan, or get a mortgage, we do a free analysis of the credit, go over what's wrong, what needs to be done. And then, like I said, you know, if they want some more, we just take it from there.
I love it. And so how can they follow you one more time or get in contact with you, call you, email you?
I think the best thing is, like you said, the Instagram. Got everything there. Okay. Go on my Instagram, follow me, and all my information is there. Once on the link tree or DM me and everything like that. And I always get back.
I love it, guys. So we are going to put all this information on our website, Black Educated and Broke. We're going to put your book on there. We're going to put your magazine on there so we can make sure that people are tapped in, because you're really helping people like elevate their lives, be better versions, be financially savvy. And we need that. We appreciate, and the fact that you was giving stuff out for free. Everybody always want to charge. You just trying to help people be more knowledgeable with what's going on. And that is appreciated. And I'm just so happy I ran into you again.
Me too.
Yeah, and we'll be calling you, Randy, during the month for your photo shoot.
Hey, check me out. All right, guys. So look, we're gonna take a break. Actually, this is an exclusive, so we're gonna be out, guys. Me and Q. We enjoyed this time. Q, what's some last words you got for the people?
Yo, get on your financial thing. Don't be afraid. Jump in it. I mean, risky, but if you lose money, you lose it. But you ain't gonna make none unless you spend some. So
there you go.
Just like that.
Get in that thing. Risk a couple dollars. Start 5, 10 here. All right, let me try that. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, well, that's his advice. My advice is just to read, learn, study, get with the experts. Maybe not your homeboy cousin them. Like he said, get with some actual experts. Learn, educate, and share the knowledge. All right. We see you guys next week. We out.
See ya.
Peace.